what's going on, guys? Moxification here. So today I'm gonna do a video, well, a tutorial on how to edit a MW2. Well, it doesn't have to be an MW2, but essentially a Visual Studio source. So I have done a video similar to this in the past, but I think this is more sort of in-depth, but not fully in-depth. It's like I'll be sort of teaching you sort of what I know, but my knowledge is nothing compared to the other guys who are here in the scene or do this sort of thing on a regular day-to-day basis. Nearly said business, but yeah. So this is, let me open up a source. Let me just think what one to open up. Let me open up the aspect modding source. Let me just find, oh yeah, aspect modding, this is the one. Here we go. So let me open this up, and let me open up the SLN. So this is the source file, the main source file. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit as well, because like it might be a little bit easier for you to see, because obviously I'm recording. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the actual DLL where it is. So it's in debug and then it's in here. So this is the DLL that we're working with. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if I delete this and it's gone, everything's good. To build it, all you want to do is come over to build DLL underscore load, and then that will go through its steps and it will build it. So if we refresh this page, there you go. There's a new one there, and that's like the most up-to-date version of this menu. So this menu it's originally made by the aspect modding team, which is essentially like ZZ9, like those guys, or ZZ9. It's like I think the main guys, there's three main guys. It was Ari, Botch, and then ZZ9 iHacksaws. They was the three main guys. I'm sure that there's other guys who have worked on this, but they were the three main guys who worked on this originally. And this is just some small updates by me. When I say updates, it's not really updates. This menu is actually for a specific reason, which is in a couple of videos ago I did a video on the Force Host, and in that video you would have seen me do like you would have seen me go through the infections, and I just added a few infections, and I also added the color. The color is different. It used to be blue and black, and now it's like red and black. So I did like a menu different sort of design thing. So in this video, I'm going to go through the basics. I want to say the basics. That's my knowledge. Like, my knowledge is the basics. I'm not advanced in this. I'm nowhere near advanced. I just want to state that now. I'm not anywhere near as, like, advanced in coding stuff as much as, like, you know, other guys in the scene, going from, like, the smaller guys all the way up to the bigger guys, you know. And I'm not going to name any names, but there's a lot of guys that I could name right now that are way better than me, you know, like people that are way better. So yeah, so I'd consider myself a very basic user and very like small time user of this. Want to say this, I mean Visual Studios, and like opening the sources of menus and whatever. I'd even consider myself maybe I'd say I'm above skid level. I'd say that I'm like above that. Like I just put that out there. But yeah, so yeah, we'll get into it. So this source, as I said, was originally made by ZZ9XI Hacksaws and Botch and Ari. This is it's quite a big menu. There's a lot of cool features in this menu, but I'll just be showing like some sort of basics. So the first thing that a lot of people want to be able to do is mess with the menu. So to mess with the menu, when I say that, I mean messing with the key sort of, the key, we'll say like functions. So let's say, well, not the functions, but the text, the stuff. People always want to mess with like what it looks like and the way it looks and whatever, and maybe they want to add their name into the menu or whatever. So we'll be looking for the main thing. So let's load up the menu first. Let me open up neighborhood, and we'll see what we're looking at. So games, Modern Warfare 2, and then we'll stick this in MW2. There you go, and we'll launch the menu. So I'll open up the hole punch capture so you can see what I'm talking about and what I'm referring to. But yeah, so we'll load it up and you'll see. So I'm going to system link, and I know there's a black screen. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. So we're starting the game now. I'm just gonna put these levels up to normal. There you go. And then we're going into a game now. There you go. So first time into the game, there's a lot of stuff on screen. If I open up the menu and go into, let's say, this is the main menu. So let's see at the top right, as you can see, main mods. So that's the thing we're going to be looking for. So if I search in the menu right now, Control F, main mods. I believe, is that the first one? We'll search again. This is the one. Here we go. So main mods, this bit here. We're going to change main mods right there to, let's change it to Moxa. We'll just do Moxa. There you go. So I think that's that thing. I think that is specifically what it is. But yeah, so now if we do build DLL underscore load, I'm just going to make sure, yeah, there you go. There you go. Just going to transfer those across. So that one in here. There you go. MW2 launch it. And then I'll open up my capture card again. Actually, I'm just going to refresh the capture card as well. But yeah, so I'm going to go into system link, I'll create game and start game. And then if we open a menu, it now says Moxa. So as you can see, right there it says Moxa. So I did just change what it said. The other thing, let's change something else. So let's change, let me change team. Do you see where it says welcome to Operation Project? Right there at the top. We're going to change that. So welcome to, there you go, welcome to op. So we're going to change welcome to Operation Project to welcome to Major Swag. There you go, Major Swag. Yeah, and I just want to say as well, when it's Operation Project, it's a joke. I just thought I'd mention. I found it funny because a lot of menus are always like, or tools or whatever, have always got project, you know, they'll be called like the something project or project something or operation something, and I just thought if I put the two together it's like funny because you don't know whether it's Operation Project or like, you know, the Operation Project. It's weird. It's like you can say the same thing differently but the same. It's so weird how it works, but it's funny. I think it's funny. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but yeah. So yeah, we're getting into the game now. So now it says welcome to Major Swag at the top. So now we'll take a look at colors. So we'll take a look at changing colors. So let's change, I'm just trying to think of what we should change the color of. Maybe we'll do the scroll bar. Let's do the scroll bar. So when I say the scroll bar, I mean the thing, like I'll scroll it up and down. You'll see what I'm talking about now. So that thing that moves, so you know what level you're on the menu. So to do that, we're going to look for scroll. So I think it is just called scroll bar. I don't think it's called. Yeah, we'll just look for scroll bar. There you go, scroll bar. No, there we go. I think this is the one here. So yeah, this is the one. So right now, the way it works is, so a lot of the menus, some menus will be different. I just want to say, depending on what source you're using as well. I'll give it down a link to this source as well. But a lot of menus work a bit different. People will have them different. I don't know why people just do it differently. It just depends the way they've got their source laid out. But the way this menu works is it's red, green, blue, and then the opacity of the red, green, and the blue. So 255 is the maximum, and then 0 is the minimum. So it's like, if you understand like red, green, blue, it's like that's just the way it is. It's like the maximum is like you know, 100% is 255, and then 0% is 0. So it kind of like, it's like a thing. I don't know. I'm like doing a motion with my hands right now. I know you can't see me, but it's like a spectrum, you could say. So yeah, so here we're gonna change it from, I'll open up the RGB. I've got a I don't have that thing on my bookmarks anymore. That's annoying. I don't need it. I was just gonna do a visual representation, but let's do like a cyany blue. We'll do that. So red 0. We'll do green 255 and then blue 255, which should give us like a cyany sort of color. It won't look good. I know for a fact it won't look good because it's like blue and it'll be like blue, red, and black. I don't think it will look good anyway. But we'll load it and we'll see. Maybe it'll surprise me. But yeah, so we'll load that up now, and I'll show you what that will look like in some sort of RGB converter thing. So we'll do RGB. There you go. So let me find something that shows. Oh, I think this is the thing. This is the thing that I used. I need to add this to my bookmarks. Let me do that now. So what did I do before? I did RGB. So I did 0, and then let me do it down here. There you go. RGB. So 0, 255, 255, and then that should. It's not changing. I'm not too sure why. Actually, I know what to do. If I do. There you go. So that color is the color that this should be. So we'll see now. So if I open this up and scroll down and put this down to the right hand side, go into System Link, Create, and Start. The scroll bar should be the same or similar color to that. So we'll see. I mean, I know it will be, but you'll see. So now I've opened the menu. As you can see, it's now blue. So it doesn't. I thought it'd look bad. I thought it'd look terrible, but it doesn't look that bad. I'm sure that some people will think, "Oh, that looks disgusting." But yeah. So next thing we'll do, we'll change the color of the scroll bar. Well, not scroll bar, news bar. Yeah, I was thinking, what would it be called? But yeah, it's the news bar. So we'll do news. I think it will be called news bar. Just news bar. Maybe it's not called news bar. Let me do. Maybe it's just called news. What would it be called? Let me see. Oh, news shader. Let me do that. News shader. Alright, let's do scroll bar. And then we'll scroll down through it. So we'll see. Let's see if we can find it. It might be called, I think it's one of these. I think it's NBS or NBT. I think it's NBS. I think that's what this is. So let me just take a look. 5. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So let me just copy this really quickly. 255, 0, and 100. So 255. Let me do. 255, 0, and 100. Oh, hang on. 100. There you go. And then if I click on, yeah, that's it. That's right. So that is the. As you can see down there, that's a similar color to that, and since the opacity is like lower, you'll see what I'm talking about in a sec. So let's do for that. We'll do the same as the scroll bar. We'll do 0. 255 and 255 to make it like cyan, and then this is the opacity, so we'll change the opacity to let's do a bit more than that. We'll do 100, so it's like a little bit more visible than it is down there. So yeah, we'll open this up, go in here, and then place that in there, yes to all, and run the game. I can just see the After Effects is about to start. Well, in a minute it's gonna end the process. I was rendering a video, but yeah, so in a minute it's gonna make a noise and it's gonna go like da-da-ding, you know, like it's gonna be like it's ready. But yeah, so now if I open up the capture card, you'll see that the news bar is now blue. So as you can see down here, it's blue, and so is this one up here. The scroll bar is blue, and then it is probably a bit. I think we'll change it again. We'll change it. I know I did do 50. No, before it was 50, but now it's 100. Let's do. Where was it? It was NBS. There you go. We'll do 50 because it is a bit too overpowering, we'll say. So yeah, we'll stick this in here now. We'll do it again. So there you go. So we'll launch that back up, and we'll just make sure that it looks alright. We don't want to have a bad looking menu. It still needs to look alright. So yeah, so there's one final thing that I'm going to show how to do, Let's do the. Actually, we'll do two more things. And I just noticed the rendering stopped. But yeah, so I'll load this back up now. I'll show you two more things. The two more things will be the X notify and the actual menu, the selections. Like I'll show you what I'm talking about in a sec. So open the menu, open this, and as you can see, it's a little bit less overpowering than it was before. So yeah, so now what we'll do is we'll find, let's do the X notify. So the X notify, I forgot what it was. Let me open this up, let me load it again. I believe the X notify was, it was like just welcome to project operation or whatever it is. Load operation project and then load it, and then there's something else that comes up. Operation project loaded. So operation project loaded. There you go. So let's change this from that to let's do major swag success. There you go. Hopefully I spelled success right. I did, yeah. There you go. So we'll load that, build that, and then put this in here. Launch. And then you'll see the thing comes up, and then it should say, yep, major swag success. So that's the X notify changed. And that's not the color of the X notify, that's just the text of the X notify. The color is actually just because I'm using Ninja right now, and like that's what, you know, the X notify color is. But yeah, so so finally, sort of finally, we'll say, we'll change one other thing. So let me go into system link again. System link, create game, and start the game. I'll open this up so you can see what I'm doing. So we'll open a menu, go into, let's do infections. Let's do infections. So under infections, what you've got is, yeah, you might not be able to see as well as I can because I'm looking at my TV right now instead. But what you've got is full source low health, extras, Kev, Kev plus very low health, and trick shot, and then there's two below that which are nothing there yet. So what we'll do is we'll go to the nothing yet. So nothing yet. There they are, and we're gonna change nothing yet and nothing yet to two different things. Let's do let's do slow-mo and speed hack. There you go. We'll do that. So now if we build it, just to say this won't make it automatically slow-mo and speed hack, just thought I'd mention. I'm sure you probably already know that. We still have to mess with that in a sec. But slow-mo and speed hack. So now if I see what they both do, let me load it up. There we go. System link, create game, start game. I just want to see what they actually bring up themselves, the actual buttons. I didn't check that before. I probably should have checked that a second ago, but yeah. So now if I open up the infections and see what they both do, so that's option 7. Oh wait, is it the wrong way around? No, it's not. It's not. Right. Option 7 and option 8 infection. So option 7, there they are. And then option 8 right there. So let's do, what was it? It's slow-mo and speed hack. So for slow-mo, I know I actually have something which is the this, and I need to copy this. There you go. So this is the time scale. I kind of already knew it was time scale, but yeah, we'll just do that. So the first one is slow-mo. So we'll do this, which is there and there. And then this, which is, let me add the backslash in, and then the backslash in, and then that, and then that, and then that. There you go. And then we'll remove this, and then so that should be, let's do slow-mo given. And then for the speed hack, I've forgotten what the speed hack is. What's the speed hack? I I forgot what backspeed is. What is backspeed? I actually don't know what the backspeed is. I forgot what the backspeed infection is. But yeah, so we'll leave it at that. So now let's just say a backspeed given, but it wouldn't have been given. We'll do no backspeed given. There you go. There you go. But that's just because I can't. I've forgotten what the backspeed one is, and I don't have it on my computer. I could just look it up and find it really quickly, and it wouldn't be too difficult. But yeah. So I'm still trying to think as well. Just while we do this. Yeah. I don't remember what it is. I thought it'd be in there, but it's not. But yeah. So. And you could look up divas. There's so many different websites. Like I know there's 7 Sins. Let's go to let's do 7sins.com and then slash let's do MW2 diva TU8. There you go. We'll get a diva list, ultimate diva list. Here we go. And then let's search for speed. Backspeed, here we go. Ah, there you go. That's what it is. Alright, we'll just copy that and we'll add this in now. Where was it? It's here. So let's do, what was it? 5. Alright, so 5. So we'll just copy this actually, even better. 5 there and then there. Just need to copy this. There you go. And then that and then S and then that. There you go, and then that should work as well, and then we'll just build that now really quick as well, and then enable that, stick that in there. There you go. I just wanted to, I thought I wouldn't do it, but I did do it, and then also for this specific, for this 7 Sins link, I'll put this in the description as well. You can use this, which is just, it's just a diva list. It's just divas that work on MW2 for TU8. And there's so many other ones for different games that will be somewhat similar. I'm sure that there's different sort of, you know, like offset lists as well that you can add for different mods, you know, like God mode and that, but God mode's already in this menu. But yes, I'm going to go into system link, create system link game, open this up again so you can see what I'm doing, and you'll see that the slow-mo and the backspeed should be good. So we'll see. Infections. Slow-mo, it's now slow-mo. You might not be able to see the difference, but it did just go really slow there. And then backspeed given, so if I go like that, yeah, backspeed. So you should be able to see there is backspeed. I'm going quite quick backwards, whereas when I run forward, it goes quite slow, as you can see. But yeah, so that's about it. I know I'm not, you can probably tell, you know, like I'm sure that a lot of people will watch this video and be like, oh yeah, this is quite cool, but then there will be the other people who already know this and will be like, but that's really easy. But I just want to say now as well, there's a lot of guys out there where there's not a lot of tutorials like this, and I know there's a lot of guys who have sort of done tutorials as well, but they're not as easily findable, whereas this might be. I'm not too sure, but there is a lot of other tutorials for the more advanced people. Like, well, when I say advanced people, I mean people who are already at this level and they want to go further. I suggest you take a look at Mr. Merkage videos. He makes some wicked videos for. He did a big long series. I think he did about 20 different episodes of like how to make a menu. You know, it was really good, really detailed stuff. But yeah, so I'll link him as well. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Moxification, and I'll link any sort of sources or whatever that when I say sources, I don't just mean the menu. I'll link like the 7 Sins as well and all of that stuff. But yeah, so thanks for watching Moxification, and I'll see you next one. Yeah, goodbye.